What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go ahead and be able to show this gameplay because I know how EA is with showcasing trailers and stuff like that, even though, it's an official trailer that's put up on YouTube for everybody to see. But if they go ahead and they start striking down my videos, just know it's probably going to be maybe some Skate 3 gameplay in the background, maybe the Skate 3 trailer or something of that sort. If you guys want to go ahead and see the actual trailer for the new Skate game, then you have to go to their official page. They have it up. And just know if you do see the original Skate gameplay on this video right here, just know this is extra early gameplay. I mean, this is super pre-alpha, so it's not going to look anything like this when the game is officially released. Now, for anybody who has watched my channel for a while now, you know that I am a very hardcore FPS type guy. I play all games from Call of Duty to Battlefield, Rainbow Six Siege, CSGO. I mean, if it's a game that, involves competitive shooting, I'm probably going to enjoy it more than likely. But Skate has always been that one game throughout my whole life cycle that has been my guilty pleasure game. The game that I go to when I want to break from all these first-person shooters. Even games like GTA, where it's not even like competitive shooting, just any game that involves shooting of some sorts. This right here is the ultimate game that I've always went to. That's always been an absolute blast. I've been obsessed ever since the very first Skate was ever released, and I've religiously played the whole franchise from Skate 1 all the way up to Skate 3. Skate 2 probably being my favorite out of the whole franchise, but I gotta say Skate 3 is probably the most well-rounded Skate game out of the whole group, and I think it's the most replayable game at its current state. But for the longest time, not just me, but the whole dang community had been begging for a brand new Skate title, and I gotta say, out of all the franchises out there, I think this has been the most anticipated game that we've been waiting for ages now. Like I said, it's been a long time. It's been a minute, and Skate 3 is not a bad game. It's phenomenal. People love to play it. I still love to play it till this current date, but the problem is that we want something fresh and new. It's been so many years since we've seen a brand new Skate game introduced with all these new engines, new graphics, new everything that gaming and technology have evolved to current date, that we would just love to see a brand new Skate experience. And finally, they went ahead and announced this game. And so far, from what I've seen, this game looks absolutely phenomenal. And the crazy thing is that, like I said, it's extra pre-alpha gameplay. So with that being said, in the current state that it looks like right now, I cannot wait until they get the final product out to the consumers, because it's going to look absolutely phenomenal. And also, the way the developers are communicating with their community about this game, it's also a step up compared to any other company I've ever seen. I've been in the gaming scene for ages now. I've been through so many multiple franchises where we get completely screwed over by the developers because they have too big of an ego. And finally, there's a team that is willing to listen to their community, take the feedback from their community, and implement it into the game before it actually gets launched to the public. Take Battlefield 2042 for an example. They have egoed us all the way up till current date. They're still egoing us when it comes to the specialists in that game. We still can't get a straight answer from those developers. But for Skate right here, they have been literally working with the community, with, fans of the Skate franchise before this game was even considered a concept. And what's even better is that they're already giving complete access to the pre-alpha to tons of fans out there if you go ahead and sign up on their website. This is a huge step in the right direction because, once again, it's a proof of concept that the developers care about our feedback. This isn't Call of Duty, where they're going to give us a beta, 1 month before launch, where basically there's nothing they can do. They can't do anything to the actual design of the game. They can't do anything with the fundamentals because they'll absolutely break everything. The only thing that can actually change with a month notice from the community is like tiny little features. The tiniest little features is what they can change. Here in Skate, they're allowing us to get right into the action before it's even in a beta phase, which allows us, the community, to help mold this game to be what it will be at launch. It's phenomenal, and once again, it's proof that these developers truly care about their community, and I am all on board for any development team that's going to act this way. And I'm really happy that it's for this game, Skate. I'm really happy about this because, like I said, I love this franchise, and if any game were to have a development team that actually listens to their community, I want it to be this one right here. But despite all my happiness for this and my excitement that Skate is finally coming out again with a brand new title after all these years, I'm worried and stressed. Because, of course, it can't all be good news, right? It's like this game was looking so fantastic for so long. And then the biggest bomb was finally dropped on all of us. Guys, EA is going to make Skate free to play. Now, for a lot of people, this might sound fantastic. Oh, you know what? I can get this game for free. I love Skate, and I can get it for free now. I don't have to pay a dime. All my friends can get Skate. This is like, it's no excuse. The game is going to be extremely popular. It's going to be tons of players, and who the hell is going to cheat on Skate, right? If you cheat in Skate, it's not even going to affect you. Maybe it'll affect you if you play, if you play a game of Skate or something like that. But at the end of the day, if you're just, free roaming around the map and you're just having a good time with your buddies, a cheater isn't really going to ruin your experience. So free to play, the concept doesn't sound that bad for a game like Skate. But after seeing every single AAA development team put out products that are considered free to play, I mean, take Halo Infinite for an example, it's a disaster. And I promised myself after Halo Infinite, I would never, ever in a million years ever wish for a game, a AAA game to be exact, to go free to play. The only way I would accept a free to play game is if it's an indie developed game, it's completely dying, and they need to find a way to get players to come, back into the experience to keep the game alive a little bit longer. Then I understand going free to play. But there's no reason at all for AAA development teams to make a game go free to play because it's just an excuse for laziness. Now, it might not be an excuse for laziness with this development team because, like I said, they're very open with us. They're being very responsive to us. They're communicating with us like no other development team has ever communicated with their community before. I'm very thankful for this. So they might actually, be very happy and, they might actually treat this free-to-play method good. But it's EA. And everybody keeps forgetting this when they see these games. Everybody thinks that these games are just the developers and that's it. Nobody else is behind it. No, you have to understand, all of these games are backed up by massive publishers. These developers would not have the budgets that they have to make these masterpieces if it wasn't for the publishers, EA, Activision, all these absolute scumbags who put their greedy little slimy fingers into these projects, and I already know EA is going to ruin my favorite experience in the whole world, Skate. Now, of course, EA came out and said there's going to be no pay-to-win methods with this free-to-play model for Skate. No shit, there's going to be no pay-to-win methods, obviously. Pay-to-win ended a long time ago when, loot boxes and all these other, crappy microtransaction systems and all these companies were being sued for introducing that into their games. Pay-to-win died out a long time ago. This is just typical EA talk, typical Activision talk, typical publisher talk. They're going to tell you everything that you as the consumer want to hear for this game. They know that that's one of the biggest concerns is, is it going to be pay to win? Am I going to be able to buy, a certain board or something that's going to magically make me, have extra speed or something of that sort? So they give you the typical talk. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that you are as calm as possible and you're going to go ahead and buy into the experience. And you got to think, it's going to be free to play. So how is EA going to make their money? What way are they going to make cash off this game? Now, there's probably going to be outfits and stuff like that in the game that you can go ahead and purchase. I guarantee every single outfit in this game is going to be, you're going to use real money. Jesus Christ, I'm just thinking about it now. It's going to be a disaster. But it's going to be, little ways like that. But I guarantee it's going to be something so schemy, something so scummy hidden in the mix here. That's going to make it, quote unquote, pay to win. But when you look at it in general, it doesn't look pay to win. I guarantee it. Now, I want to be proved wrong here. I would love to be proved wrong by EA. And I would love to just, believe them when they say it's not going to be any pay to win methods. But like I said, I've been screwed over one too many times here. Halo Infinite did the exact same thing to me. I said, okay, you know what? It's Microsoft. They're obviously, they have so much cash, they have so much money. They can obviously make a free-to-play game and they can survive. It's not going to hurt their pockets that much. And here we are, no content whatsoever after how many months? We got 2 maps, 1 arena map, 1 big team battle map, and that's it. No other experiences, still no co-op, still no Forge. It's an incomplete mess. Free to play for AAA teams is not a way for consumers to get better access into their games and enjoy them. Free to play is a way for the developers to be lazy, produce incomplete products, and it's an excuse to not put out frequent updates to make sure the game gets polished over a very fast period of time because they can say, well, it's free to play. You didn't pay anything. You didn't give us any money, so why should we rush with our product? You see what I'm saying here? It might sound good on paper. It might seem like a great concept. And honestly, within a game like Skate, it's hard to think of anything that's going to be paid to win, Like, what, are you going to pay for, actual pieces that you can use, ramps and stuff like that? Or are you going to pay for, I'm guessing, like I said, customization for your character and stuff like that? I don't know what they're going to make you pay for. But EA plus free-to-play is not a good model whatsoever. I mean, Battlefield 2042 is a $60 product, and that turned out to be absolute garbage. I mean, if they can't even manage to put out a good $60 product, what makes you think they're going to put out a good free-to-play product? And again, it has nothing to do with the developers because I have so much respect for them right now with how they're putting out this game, and I'm excited. I love the Skate franchise. It's one of my favorites. I'm pumped to see where this is going to go. But I have to stay cautious. It sucks that I have to stay cautious. I wish that I could be like a kid again, and every game I could be hyped for. I wish it was back in the days where, I'm hyped for Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I'm hyped for Modern Warfare 2, I'm hyped for Call of Duty World at War and all this stuff. Each and every game that comes out, it's just going to be an absolute banger, and it deserves the hype. I wish I could go back to those days. But in this day and age, 2022, you have to be cautious with every single game that comes out. Even if it seems like nothing could go wrong, trust me, it will go wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, do me a massive favor. Go down in the comment section and leave your opinions down below. Do you think it's a good idea that Skate's going free to play? Do you think it's a bad idea? What do you think they're going to do for microtransactions? Like I said, EA is going to put something into this game to make sure they make money for it. It's impossible to put a free-to-play game out there because the shareholders are not going to agree with it unless it's a guaranteed way they're going to make cash. And it's not guaranteed by making cash off of cosmetics. It's not guaranteed by making cash off, maybe like custom decks and stuff like that. They need a 100% method that they will make money back from this project. I don't know what that's going to be yet, but it's going to be something. But ladies and gentlemen, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like button. If you hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new, enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, there's two ways to do so: Twitter and Discord, both link down in the description. And also want to catch my live streams of video games over on Twitch. Link that's in the description as well. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. See you on the next one. Peace out.